morning, good afternoon, good evening, no matter where you are. Once again, I just want to continue to tell everybody that I really appreciate your energy. You could have been anywhere in the world, but you're here with me, right? So today we have a very fucking special guest. To be honest, I'm going to just read his intro and then we just going to go right off of that. So this is what I wrote for you, bro. Today, you are in the presence of someone that truly knows their gift in this world. The hustle is literally unmatched. A loving father. I wanted to shout that out for real. A loving father. There's a famous John F. Kennedy quote where he says, "Ask not what your country can do for you, but ask what you can do for your country." He embodies that quote. This gentleman is a real testament to the type of power and love that is in Philly. He's a shining example of who we are as a city. Someone that moves with love. Someone that you can tell is really genuine, really transparent. The love that he has from his followers and the community is truly inspiring. He has his own clothing brand. He promotes other people's profiles, other people's businesses on his profile, I should say. And you can see him wearing a hat, pants, shirt, hoodie, and socks by different small businesses in Philadelphia, just for the love, not for the money. His name rings bells in Philadelphia because of how much he has done for the community, such as paying bills for families that need it, to small corner stores that have debts from customers that need help. He legit is all about using his platform, but more importantly, his energy to really bring light to people that are trying to get out of the dark. My cousin gets excited over no one. I'm going to repeat that. My cousin, Joshua Empowering Cuts, literally gets excited over no one and barely anything. And, you know, when I told my cousin that I was about to interview this man, my cousin just went on a 5-minute tangent. It was actually dizzying how many different things you do. You feel me? Like, it was actually dizzying. And so, you know, with that being said, I just really want to introduce TJ, right? TJ, but everybody calls him Love Money. You feel me? We definitely gonna bring it in. Thank you for coming. Oh, wait. Word.
Thank you for having me, brother.
I appreciate you, man. We just meeting, man.
Nice to meet you in person.
Thank you, man. It's been a blessing,
You're welcome.
Man.
Thank you for the opportunity, too.
Listen,
Likewise.
so like I was telling you, right? Or actually, I'll just tell you, this is the first time I've ever been nervous for an episode, right? that ass. Yo, you can tell my cousin, yo, I'm sweating right now because it's hot as shit in here, number one. Number two, we just spent 50 minutes setting up. But listen, let's get into it. So yeah, first and foremost, bro, I scrolled for 90 minutes on your IG and I still don't know your story. So if you could just start off with telling us your story, I'd greatly appreciate it.
Okay, we talking life, we talking community, or we talking love, money. It's three different stories.
So I'm talking about TJ.
Oh, TJ. Okay. I come from a broken home. Mm-hmm. And maybe that's where my love for my people come from.
Yeah.
People you don't know.
Yeah.
Because at a young age, I was sent off to people I didn't know. Mm-hmm. You know, family, but people I didn't know. Was broken up at the age of 5. My brothers and sisters went to foster home. My mom and dad went to prison. Mm-hmm. And then me and my baby sister ended up at my dad's mom's house.
Okay.
So, you know, being ripped from your siblings at the age of 5 to the age of 12. That's, you know, that's where the story starts, you know, to learn how to love people you don't know.
Right.
And I went through that from 5 to 12. Yeah. And I think what I embodied in those years, it was good years, it was bad years, it was personal shit I won't speak on. Mm-hmm. But what I embodied from those years were things that I see myself today doing in the community. Yeah. You know? Yeah. Finding the love in my heart for people I don't know, with hope of a great outcome. Mm-hmm. You know, with belief that things are going to be this when I'm done here. When I walk away from here, this is what it's going to be, and it's going to be based on love. Right. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Like faith, seeing it. So my story starts there as a young teenager, streets, North Philly, in and out of juvies, cases. You know, A lot of 5, 6, 7, 8 different love stories. One child born out of sin, one child born out of love. Turned 21, 22, headed upstate, come home 27, 28. Had a baby out of love. And then reality hit. And then the real story starts of adultship. The realization of bills, the realization of, deciphering love, deciphering blood and water. You know what I mean? Blood thicker than water, you need water to live, though, and you learn that in the basis. So that's what adultship story started, about 28. You know what I mean? Figuring things out. 2 years, I'm lost in the sauce. I go back to being a juvie, in and out the streets, and, finding my number, trying to get my number again in the streets, but the streets ain't had my number.
Right.
My run wasn't in the streets. My run was over. It was like, okay, you're not going to catch that run again. And I caught a case December 2014, 3 months before I had the dream about Love Money.
Okay.
Caught the case. When I caught the case, I remember I was squatting in a bando with my 2-year-old son, right? And my girl at the time, his mom. And I catch the case. They drag me out the crib. They throw me in the crib across the street. They bringing me out to lock me up. And this would be the first time that I will be away from my child. And this is a child that was born out of love. Like we planned this child. I made every appointment. I was there for everything. This is my life. The bond between me and this kid at the time was like, yo, I'm his everything. They have nothing if I'm not around.
Yeah.
So as they cuff me and I'm walking out, my son's looking at me. And I couldn't do nothing but cry. And even though I was in the streets and I'm handcuffed and there's people in the streets around me, I couldn't hold back the love I had and the feeling of failure in this 2-year-old that's looking at me like, dog, where you going, bro?
Yeah.
And I'm thinking they hit me with what was in the crib. They didn't find it. But in my mind, I'm thinking I ain't coming home for a few years off this joint. I just came home from upstate. Yeah. So I remember this clearly 3 months before the Love Money brand started. I remember that feeling. I prayed as soon as they caught me and cuffed me. I'm in the back of the cop car, and I'm just praying, and I'm like, yo, God, I can't do this no more. I know I'm about to be down for a minute. And I'm just stuck. I get DUI. I get, what's that called? SOB in the morning. Sign my own bail.
Oh, wow.
They let me go home.
Yeah, for free.
For free.
That's fire.
I run to my son.
Yeah.
I go in the crib, do what I do, wrap everything up, I leave. I'm done. I'm off this block. Wow. I go back to work at a warehouse, packing bread. I'm stuffing carts with bread, right? I'm at Dunkin' Donuts, Rising Sun in the Boulevard. My bus came. I run out my sandwich. I try to run, catch the bus. I slip, I fall. I hop right back up, get in the van, drive me off to the warehouse. When I get there, my back hurting. They're like, yo, what's wrong? You usually be going like, my mom Mexican, so I'm a hard worker. Yeah. When I'm on something, I'm on it. Yo, what's up with y'all? I slip and fell in Dunkin' Donuts.
You said your mom is Mexican?
My mom is Mexican.
Oh, your mom. Okay.
So I'm a hard worker. That shit's in my blood. Like, whatever I'm doing, I'm going hard at it. So, what's up with you today? I slipped and fell in Dunkin' Donuts. Man, you better go leave this job. Go to the ER right now. So I leave, go to the ER, get some paperwork, talk to a lawyer the next day. He said, we got a case against Dunkin' Donuts. So now I'm like, all right, well, I got this case money coming. I'm going to just chill. Yeah. Not thinking it's 5 years from now that the money lands. I'm just chill. I'm going to fall back and chill and do a little shit here and there. But during the therapy, they gave me meds every month. So I'm getting 120 school buses every month. I don't use them. Never did.
When you say 120 school buses,
that's
that went
per
right
tens.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So not to incriminate myself, so I said school buses.
Oh, okay.
120,
my fault.
120 of those a month.
Yeah.
They're going to rent, they're going to be getting by right there.
Yeah.
So I get back around, I'm doing little shit here and there with the little dope and then, here and there. And it's December and I'm in this room where we squatting at. And I was actually staying with my homie. His girl, him went on a trip. His girl said, y'all gotta leave. So now I'm across the street on a step, 2 in the morning with my son and my baby mom and my homie. And I'm like, bro, I ain't got nowhere to stay tonight, dog. Like, you can just stay at my crib. So I'm looking at this house right across the street, and I'm like, yo, I ain't seen nobody in that house in years. Who live there? Nobody. I go around the back, ice out the crib, kick it in. Oh, this is my crib. I'm taking this tomorrow. Nobody here. So the next day I go in there, change the locks. Now I got a crib. We squatting in this crib. Yeah. I'm there for like a month. And then I remember the dream. I remember I'm sitting in the back room, and I tell myself, I can't do this no more, man. I'm 30 years old. I'm 30 years old. I don't got a house. I don't got jewelry. Don't got car. I don't got shit. I ain't got shit. I'm fucked up. 2-year-old son, like, we squatting in a bando. The house is cool, and we making it the best we can make it, but 30-year-old bum. So I'm in the back room. My baby mom, me got in an argument. She go to her mom's for the weekend. I'm in the back room. My whole life, I searched for God. Anybody that knows me as a child will tell you, I done went to churches with my homies when we was 13, 14. They all got the Holy Ghost. I can't catch it. It just never grabbed me. I went upstate. I studied every religion that came to me. I studied Islam for like 6 months. I studied Hebrew Israelites for like a year, Christianity, Baptist, Catholic, Mormon. I always, when I was isolated, I always searched for God. Nothing never grabbed me. So this day, I'm in this room, I'm stressed out. I ain't got no money. Me and my baby mom going through shit. We struggling. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? And the little traps we busting here and there, they just getting us through the day. We trying to hold on to that $100. It was dark. I wasn't good at selling drugs. I just wasn't good at it. Yeah. You know what I mean? Yeah. And I'm in this back room. She's out for the weekend. And I sit on the bed and I look in the ceiling and I say, God, I don't know who the fuck you are. And I'm lost out here, man. And I don't know how to talk to you. I don't know if I should cuss or not, but I'm about to tell you what the fuck going on in my mind right now, man. I'm fucked up. I ain't going to no motherfucking job. I don't want no job. I want $1 billion. I want to take care of my hood. I want to take care of my family. I want to clear my family's debt. I want to ball. And I know if I do everything right, you'll give it to me, but I just don't know who you are. I can't find you. I studied every religion under the book. Don't nothing grab me. You got to talk to me, man, because I'm going crazy down this joint. I'm crying and shit because I'm stressing. Yeah. I'm fucked up. Like, man, I tried to find you. I can't find you, nigga. Yeah. You got me down here fucked up. I want to do right. I don't know where to start at. So can you tell me something, man? Because I don't know what to do no more, man. I'm ready to hang this shit up, man. I hate this shit. And I'm crying this shit. I go to bed crying, bro. Don't forget to consider the fact that my whole life I searched, though. Even when I was in sin, I searched. Yeah. And this night broke me. I was tired of searching. You had to talk to me, my nigga. You got to tell me something now. Because I'm fucked up. I go to sleep crying, spazzing on God, right? I have this dream, bro. It's a dark hallway. At the end of the hallway, it's a light. It's a green heart and a red dollar sign. That's all I see. And I hear this voice. It said, put this on close and forget everything you know. Yo, bro. I woke up that morning. I go light a cigarette up. And on my porch, it was raining that day. And on my porch, something's not grounded. So when you lean on the railing this way and you touch something on this railing, you get a shock. Mm. So can't remember how it was. Maybe I was leaning on the railing and my foot was on the other railing and I light up a cigarette. But when I put my foot on the other railing or I leaned on this railing, somehow I was touching both railings and it shot me. Boom, so I dropped the cigarette like, damn. And the dream kicked in. And I'm sitting on the porch and I'm thinking about this dream and I'm like, nah, that wasn't God talking to me. Nah, green heart, red dollar sign. That's not even the right colors. Like, wow, it's supposed to be a red heart and a green dollar sign. I'm like, nah, that's not God. I'm tripping. And then I sit there for a few minutes and I just think, and my heart started beating fast. And I'm like, forget everything I know. I go back in the room where I cried at. And I said, I think you talked to me last night in a dream. What you mean by forget everything I know? So it feels like I'm talking to myself, but I got hope that I'm talking to somebody. And they're talking back. You feel me? So I took the forget everything you know. Forget America's calendar.
Yeah.
Forget holidays.
Yeah.
Forget birthdays. Forget the tradition. Forget the street code. Forget your friends that are negative. Forget everybody that's not willing to put this green heart and red dollar sign on the shirt and go hustle. Never had a fashion for passion. Never. I tell all my friends for like a year, yo, help me invest in this. It's going to be big. It's going to be crazy. This green heart, red dollar sign. It's going to be like, trust me, I had this dream, and in the dream it told me to do this, and everybody laughing at me. You going to stop selling drugs and start selling clothes? Green heart, red dollar sign? Oh, you going to start selling clothes? Oh, you baby boy. It was a joke, but respectfully, my homies just told me, hey, bro, you tripping, bro. You going to stop hustling, stop working. You ain't doing nothing. You going to wait on the case money. And you gonna think this clothing line shit gonna pop. Come on, bro. Cut it out, bro. So for a year, I couldn't find no investor. Right. None of my homies would rock with me. And that night that I was crying, I told God I would sacrifice the streets and never go back. I remember that. I told God, if this works, if you give me away, I will give up the street life. So when it said forget everything you know, to me, that was telling me everything must go. You got to start from scratch. I went to Foreman Mills with $40. I got 4
Stretch
hoodies.
those bills, boy.
I got 4 hoodies. I put a green heart and a red dollar sign on them. I had 2 private investors, 2 of my homies that came to me. Was like, yo, bro, I'm rocking. Maybe it was like 3. And we end up at Foreman Mills. I get what I get. And, bro, when I tell you, I blocked everything else out. Mm-hmm. There's people that was around that's not around no more. There's friends that's around, that's not around, that was around, that's not around no more. There's family that's around, but not really around. My thing was, no matter what's going on in this world, you better take this brand of this green heart and this red dollar sign, and you better make this brand the biggest brand in the whole world. And all you got to do is block off everything around you, forget everything you know. That means you have to start life over again. Mm-hmm. Only thing you ain't got to do is learn how to walk and talk. Right. You got to learn how to control your mouth, control your actions. You know what I mean? Premeditate success. You know what I mean? And I basically, that's how life started for me as far as like love money. Yeah. You know what I mean? Yeah. That's where that's how Love Money was born. That's TJ's early life. And then that leads into the birth of the brand Love Money. Right. And, just so we don't get it, we might have a separate segment on it, but just to understand that love money does not mean to love cash. Mm-hmm. This is cash. This is cash. You know, this is cash. Yeah, yeah. The brand does not stand for love cash. Right. Love money has its own definition. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Cash is a form of money. Cash is not money. You know what I mean? Like money has its own name, money. Cash has its own name. Cash is a form of money. Right.
So it's like it's currency. So what you saying?
It's money. Definition of money is a current medium of exchange in the form of coins and banknotes. If it's in the form of coins and banknotes, what's the original form? A current medium.
So like energy.
Energy, power.
Got you.
So if money is power and cash is a form of power,
right?
What are our other power tools? What do your eyes have? Power to see. Mm-hmm. What does your tongue have? A power to taste, to influence, to talk. What does your ear have? A power to listen. What does your brain have? The power to think and create. What do your hands have? The power to create predicaments for you. Yeah. The power to create a product. Yeah. So who gave us these power tools? The highest form of power.
Yes, sir.
Love money means to love God.
Gotcha.
In all forms of power.
Yo, I ain't even gonna hold up. Yo, that's hard. That's hard,
They
bro.
would have to break that down and replay that to understand the way we deciphered the definition of money.
Facts.
You won't even get it on the first take.
Right.
You have to go back and say, what did he say about current, medium, exchange, banknotes, forms? What? You'll have to listen to that as much as I'm listening to this YouTube thing I'm watching.
Right.
It'll take you a week to understand what I actually mean. You have the key search word.
Yeah.
It's deep.
Nah, yo. And so I just want to say, like, you really started, like, yo, you really moved Joey over there. Like, you feel me? I saw, like, you moved me, but obviously I got cameras on. I try to keep it together. Like, yo, like, your story, bro, like the conversation you had with God, bro, you don't know how many times, bro. Like, and I don't even talk about this shit. This is facts. Like, my cousin know, like, people that's close to me really know, like, how many times we've all been there rock fucking bottom. And, you know, we're talking to God. We just looking for a solution, a way out. And we crying ourselves to sleep. Like, I just got the chills even saying it, bro. I'm 28. And, you know, bro, all throughout my life, especially from, like, 18 to be honest, 5 months ago, bro. Not every night, but when that shit really get hard, when you really start looking for answers, when you really start like, yo, like, please just give me a fucking sign. Give me whatever sign you could give me. I'm listening. You feel me? I'm watching. And, you know, the tears come down, bro. Like, yo, like.
I snapped on him that night.
Yo,
I feel like he answered me, and that's where the brand came from. Mm-hmm. You know, and just so y'all know, there's no community movement if there's not a hoodie to be created. Right. Without a hoodie ever being created, right, there's not me coming out here doing community.
Right. Right.
You know what I mean?
Right. So was the community rooted Inc. Was that always the intention, or how did that start?
There was never the intention. See, what happens is everything that has happened in the past is happening again. It's just newer levels.
Right. Right.
I was broken up from my blood family, my immediate family, to another family. That was family, I just didn't know them. You understand? Yeah, yeah. So what I'm going through with community is, it's kind of like, this is the family that he wants me to love.
Yeah.
Because I'm off of the family that I was once on. It's like, okay, that's solidified over there. Now I need you to go build a new family, a bigger family, a stronger family. It's like, this was my calling. I don't know, never thought about shouting people businesses out and donating over $60,000 to small businesses in my city when I hit my number.
That's major.
You know what I mean? Yeah. That was never the plan. The way it came about was, I'm going to tell you how it came. April 3rd, 2020. No, November, Thanksgiving 2019, I got a Grand Marquise. Me and my lady talking. I'm like, babe, my heart's telling me to give away this car to a single mom that's an entrepreneur who's going to work every day, taking her kids, catching a bus. And where you going to get a car from? You going to take me to the dealer and co-sign for me? No, I'm not. Issue is, if you don't gotta make it work, I will figure it out. But this is what I think I should do. My heart's telling me to do this. Nah, that's a bad idea. Bad credit score. Mm-hmm. No history of income. Mm-hmm. I'm just in the streets hustling. Mm-hmm. I mean, probably had like 4,000 or 5,000 put away. 2019, November. I give away the car anyway. Single mom, black lady, chef, caterer, 2 kids, 3 kids, go to work every day, go to school, catching a bus back and forth. I give it away to her, right? I go to the dealership. They give me a van, fresh. The girl that won the car happened to live around the corner.
Yeah.
It fits the puzzle.
Right. That's simple.
This is what I was supposed to do.
Yeah.
I got a new van. I'm back at the house. Rock bottom. But I got a brand though. It's nothing to go out there and make money. It's, I was loose with money.
Yeah.
This November and December goes by. Money was cool. We had a nice little run. January, things are slowing down. February, things are slowing down because the tax season, right? Business is a little slow. March, COVID kicks in. Mm-hmm. March 2020. COVID kicks in. We get paranoid. We stay in the house. George Floyd died. They closed down all the shops in the hood. We stay in the crib because of COVID. Shit was just crazy, right?
Yeah.
God talks to me a lot. I don't know about everybody, but I know when he's talking to me. Mm-hmm. I can't speak for everybody. Mm-hmm. My heart tells me, go outside. The whole world is supposed to be locked in.
Yeah.
So I'm locking in with the world.
Yeah.
I wake up one morning, my heart says, go outside. I tell my lady, yo, we going outside. She like, no, I'm not.
Nobody was.
You better be careful.
Right.
I throw on my mask. I go outside. April 1st, I went outside. We had $3,000 to our name. April 11th, I had $17,000. The end of April, going to May 1st, had $40,000 in cash. Finishing off 2020, I counted $208,000.
That's fire.
I was so scared of how much money was coming in the time. As it was coming in, it was so much money. My heart said, give some back to your peoples. And community was born.
That's fire.
I started giving people $1,000 a week from July to December, 4 times a month.
Damn.
We did 6 months straight, $1,000. Your cousin was one of them, Empowering Cuts.
Yo, I remember that. That's the first time I heard about you, bro. That's the first time. So you gave us $1,000 for the RV. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I remember.
It wasn't no GoFundMe yet.
Right. Yeah, yeah.
He just was telling me his plan, and I'm like, okay. Yep. I remember we gave away $4,000 in July, $4,000 in August. In August, I called him and said, yo, you one of the winners, my nigga.
Yeah.
I like what you do. I want to come check you out. Come check him out. I still got the video.
Yeah.
He still got the video, too. It's on his page.
Word.
And he was one of the August winners. So we did July, August, September, October, November, December. We did 6 months. That was $24,000.
That's fire.
That was $24,000. But in between, I did shit that we didn't put on camera. Mm-hmm. So when it came up to like everything we donated, it came up to about $60,000 out of that $208,000 I made.
Wow.
2020.
Wow.
And community was born.
Yeah.
It was like when I was at my peak and outmade the most money I ever made, the first people I thought about were the people who put the money in my pocket. Mm-hmm. And community was just born. Mm-hmm. I don't know if I was scared of making so much money. It was $3,500 days, 4 times a week.
That's fire.
You understand what I'm saying?
And this is off of the hoodies.
T-shirts, shorts.
Right.
It started in April. So yeah, it started with hoodies. Mm-hmm. From April to like May, it was hoodies. Mm-hmm. And then from May to like August, it was T-shirts and shorts and hats. Crazy. Yeah. And then the winter played out crazy.
Yeah.
And then 2021, I made a few bad investments. And my nephew died in March.
Sorry to hear that.
I didn't go back to work for like, 4 months. Yeah. And in the 4th month, when I'm ready to go back to work, his sister dies. 2021, I lost. Business was maybe $50,000 in profit. Coming from a $208,000 a year.
Yeah.
I didn't work for 8 months out of 2021. So that's 8 months that I lost income. I couldn't go sleep. I couldn't sleep. I was in the bed. I couldn't believe that my nephew and my niece that I raised were dead. Yeah. Nephew got sold a fake perk. My niece got shot up in the Ani Plaza, the BMW Ani Plaza. Yeah. And it was like my sister's first 2 kids. You know what I mean? Yeah. And like my sister, a big supporter of mine. Shout out to Tip's Kitchen. And I lost 2021, bro. Like, I felt like community let me down, bro. I was so close to saying, man, fuck this community shit. But when God speaks to me, it be signs. It be voices. It be a feeling in your heart. You know what I mean?
A show.
And, yo, and man, God and Jesus is real. Mm-hmm. Dog, I ain't giving you no book to read, dog.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm going to tell you from a cold street nigga view.
Yeah.
God and Jesus is real, bruh. You know what I mean? Muhammad is real, bruh. Mm-hmm. Allah is real, bruh. Them prophets that these religions are talking about, they real prophets, bro. How you grasp and gravitate to them is on you. You find who you find. But then when it comes to that word, that positive word that enlightens your day, that gives you hope and that faith, that shit's real if you lock in.
Yeah. Facts.
You step away from this entertainment world and you go build a world, you'll see how those creators of this world put things around you. Mm-hmm. You have to lock in. It might take a year before you get an answer, but that's how community was born. It was born at my peak of making the most money. I felt like you got to get some of this money back to the people that put it in your pocket, regardless if you feel like it's all yours because it's your brand. Your brand is no brand if there's no people to buy your brand.
Mm-hmm. Facts.
So at my peak, I split my money with the people 50-50. Hands down.
Yeah.
Hands down. I got $60,000 on the books. I lent out $40,000.
Mm-hmm.
That's 100 racks. $200,000 and I split it with the people.
Yeah.
So when I was up at my highest financially, I split it with the people.
Yeah.
And that's community. So that's how it was born. So it's like, you know, that's where the community kicked in at.
That's honestly both stories on how, you know, you transitioned out of like, you know, the street life and worked your way up into Love Money. And then from Love Money, you're like, word, let me get this excess bread and let me just start, like you said, bro, give back to the people that support you. A lot of people don't even think about that, bro. So I just think that is phenomenal. And that's one of the reasons why, like, I think that you're such an important person and why people love you so much, bro, is because it's like, yo, like, so this man that literally he could just go about it the same way everybody else goes about it. You know, let me take y'all money. Let me take y'all money. This is a capitalist system, you know. Let me just take the bread. That's it. And appreciate it.
I went the opposite way.
You went the opposite way. And it's like, yo, like, I'm watching your videos and I'm seeing, like, so the way he does it is, whoever, like, it's $1 a day, correct?
Correct.
So everybody donates $1 a day. And when they're donating $1 a day, is it like once a month now?
Every day.
It's every day you scroll, like you do this?
Oh, no, I wait till it gets to 500 or 1,000 or, you know, it never even makes it to that when I'm giving it away. It comes to an event like, yo, I'm trying to do this, like, help me raise the money.
Yeah.
But I can't make that what my page is about, and I ain't got a team to hire to take care of that. But like you're saying, it's $1 a day.
Yeah.
And I scroll down the Cash App. You leave your phone number in the notes.
Yeah.
I just scroll down, scroll up, scroll down, stop on the name. Yo, what's up? It's $700 in the community pot. We paying your electric bill for your donation. You donate.
Ingenious. Powerful.
Powerful. Now, community is really what we need a Netflix series.
Yeah.
On my autobiography.
Yeah.
It's bigger than the podcast. Mm-hmm. We'll need 12 episodes to talk about every segment of the goal of community.
Yeah.
Of just the story. So community is the reason why wealthy people are wealthy. Community don't understand that though.
Mm-hmm.
They think these people hit the lottery, came up because of their gift. There is no gift to be sold if the community doesn't buy into it.
Right.
Financially, mentally, emotionally.
Right.
Without the people, y'all are not the people.
Right.
Do you understand?
Right, yeah.
So what I'm trying to tell community is the same way y'all enriching me, let me show y'all how I can influence y'all to enriching each other.
Right.
You made me all these. We cleared 2.8 million in sales.
Crazy.
I don't got 2.8 million.
Yeah.
We cleared over 2.8 million. That's just what we got documented.
Yeah.
We cleared over 3. No education on this shit. Where did this 3 million come from? I don't got a website. Never did a photo shoot.
That's crazy.
That means this 3 million came from Philadelphians.
Right.
Kensington, Huntington Park, Torresdale, Nicetown, Frankfurt, Northeast, any hood I missed, Tioga, Venango, Clearfield, Somerset, Indy, Cambria, Lehigh, Beirut, Indiana, Hunterdon, Cumberland, York, like this Girard.
Yeah.
I cleared these $3 million in the city on the ground.
Right.
On the curve.
Right.
Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That means this $3 million went through my hands and I'm still rooted with the people who gave me the money.
Mm-hmm. Yo.
This
powerful.
brand is the only brand you know that literally stands on the quote, this that cash back.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Your money's recycled when you shop with me.
Yeah.
Community is about understanding. If you shop all these millions with me, and I went and bought Louis Vuitton, Gucci, Louis, Prada, I took the community money and I put it in the rich community. that would never give back to the community that kicked that money out to me.
Right.
So I made my community more poor.
Right.
The money y'all gave me, I took and bought Louis, Gucci, and Prada. Money that was brought to me through the trenches. Not a website for the whole world to cop up. People in the neighborhood.
Right.
I took y'all money and I put it in a rich community. That money would never make it back to the community that put it in my pocket.
The amount of self-awareness you have, bro, is profound, bro. Especially coming from, you know, where you come from, where we came from. Everybody in this room, I'm from Kensington. He from Kensington. Where you from in Philly?
Fairhill and Cambria.
Fairhill and Cambria.
Badlands.
Word. Where's that? Near Huntington Park?
Fairhill and Cambria.
Oh no, is that
Cambria.
Kensington? That's Kensington too?
It's
Yo, cause I ain't gonna lie, bro. I
you
was
look
in the
at
house
the
and
map.
out.
Kensington is really, I can't break it down, but you got North Philly, then you got Kensington.
Right.
Kensington is really like
G, like what?
yeah,
C,
like it starts
C
at like it starts at like 8th Street probably.
Right.
You know what I
would say
mean?
that.
Because Second Front Street and all that, that's just North Philly.
Right. Right.
Kensington starts with the letters.
Right. Yeah.
If I'm not mistaken, I could
No,
be wrong.
no. So West Kensington is where Hope and Allegheny and all that,
Okay.
right? But then Kensington is pretty much where the letters start. So you pretty much got it down packed. The only reason why I know that is because I'm in real estate. You feel me? That's literally the only reason why. But yeah, like, yo, like, bro, coming from where you coming from, where you came from, your story, like you said, you locked up, you feel me? Locked up and all that, and it's just like, bro, like, you literally made that choice. You made the decision. And that's the thing, bro. It's like, yo, when you hit rock bottom, when you know it's rock bottom, bro, like, you literally are going to grind your fucking ass off and you're going to soar because you acknowledge, okay, I will never come back to this point again. You feel me? So to say that you cleared, what, $2 million again? Like,
we cleared in sales, we cleared over 2.8.
$2.8 million in sales.
6 years and 11 months.
Crazy, because like you said, bro, I'm looking at your IG, bro, and I'm like, yo, he's really out there every day.
Every day.
I mean, bro, like 10 posts a day on IG. Like,
every day.
You flood our faces. And when you do it, like, you got the creativity on it. You can see that you're genuine. You can see you helping out, like, Asians, Spanish people, black people.
No favoritism.
It don't matter, right?
No favoritism.
It don't matter. Like, yeah.
Under the eyes, we all died today.
Yeah.
If you were black and he was Asian, I'm white, whatever. If we all died right now and the world was ending, dog, when we at them gates to speak to God, bro, there's no division, bro.
Right.
There's no division.
Right.
There's no proof that there'll be division in the sight of God.
Right.
So when it comes to doing community and you stand for the people, you can't favoritism. You're not going to give $1,000 out to just your people, the people that look like you. You're kind. That's favoritism.
Right. It's bigger than that.
If you're righteous and you're moving on God's righteous will, you're going to be equal to people because that's what it's about. I'm in position. I'm winning. It might not be the winning that you call winning because you got millions of dollars.
Yeah.
So you're winning and my winning is two different levels.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So, and that's cool with me. But in my level that I'm at, I'm winning, bro. Mm-hmm. I'm financially free, bro. Mm-hmm. You understand what I'm saying? I don't got to work tomorrow if I don't want. I don't got to work the rest of this year. I told you I took 7-8 months off last year due to family death. And I'm still a 6-figure nigga.
Right. That's amazing. Nah, facts. That's amazing.
So what I'm saying is I'm still here with the people that made me.
Yeah.
So I'm winning in my book, and I'm still here trying to empower the people who empowered me.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I said to myself last night, I was getting the Lucy run. I said, I'm a king in the land of poverty. Mm-hmm. And I said, I'm a king in the land of poverty, and I'm trying my best to empower every person in my village. I earned that crown.
Yeah. Yeah, you did.
Do you understand what I'm saying? No, I'm not the king of Philly. Mm-hmm. I am the king in the land of poverty, though.
Yeah.
People of poverty put me in the kingship stairway to where I'm at. And every day I try my best to empower every person that gave me this status. Mm-hmm. I earned that crown. Mm-hmm. This ain't no rap song.
Right.
This ain't no image. This is hands-on, going into the community and empowering the people with the knowledge that you have on becoming financially free. Bro, throw a motherfucking doorknob on a shirt and call it my turn and go sell that shit.
Facts.
Do you understand?
Yeah.
You know how to draw, paint on a hat, go sell it. Merchandise is $1 billion industry. Mm-hmm. All you have to do is be creative. Mm-hmm. And we're all creative because we're all creation. Yep. That's what makes us related. The creator created us. That makes us all creation. Before you become Puerto Rican, black, Mexican, Jamaican, this, that, your first label is creation. Mm-hmm. Any label you decide to accept after that, that's on you.
Right.
Don't ask me my nationality because I'm going to tell you creation. Yeah. Don't ask me my religion because I'm going to tell you creation.
Yeah.
Don't ask me what it means because I'm going to tell you shit. Look up creation.
Right. Nah,
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's what makes us related, brothers and sisters.
Right, right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
That's why we should treat each other like that. You help me come up. In my heart, I believe I'm obligated to try to help you come up.
Yeah, for sure.
I mean,
for sure. I fuck with that. And, you know, because I want people to understand how to get involved with Community Rooted Inc. It's $ on Cash App, right?
$ Community Rooted INC. And
That's
leave
it.
your phone number in the notes.
Yeah.
Because that's how I understand how many people are in my community.
Right.
I'm supposed to be hiring somebody next week just to control the Cash App. Go find out every different person we got in our community so we can apply the pressure of requesting $1 every day.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Knowing, look what we raised today. Can you imagine? I got 34,000 followers. 98% of that audience is from Philly. That means I know personally 31,000 of y'all.
Yeah.
Can you imagine if 30,000 of us came together once a day for $1 for 30 days straight?
Crazy.
900,000 a month.
Yeah. Yeah. And what could happen with that?
Rec centers.
Yeah.
Lighten up the burdens of community homes.
Yeah.
The violence starts at home.
Yep.
The frustration, mommy stressed out. You go outside with your pistol because you carrying the burdens that mommy carry. Now you about to go rob some shit because you just frustrated because mommy frustrated. The burdens at home are the reason why people are walking out frustrated and bringing violence into the world. You lighten up the burdens in households of the community, and you hope and keep faith that those seeds that you planted will grow into a garden for the child generation that's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Stop trying to come out here and change the violence in the city right now. It's not going to happen.
Right.
Rah-Rah's not going to stop hunting down JoJo.
Right.
14, 15, 16, 17, that beef will land. That beef will last until it dies. We can only breed the next generation of kids. And that starts with lightening up the burdens of the households that these kids have to walk out of. Them babies is still young. Mm-hmm. You can still mold them and embed the fear of God in them babies when you come through like, yo, I'm paying the bills for the whole month. Mm-hmm. Now, mommy talks about that. Mommy spreads that energy through the household. Now, them younger babies, they see hope in you. Mm-hmm. You brought that change. Now, that baby is inspired by how you carry it. You do this, and we talk about 900,000 a month, man.
Yeah.
Do you know how you can impact just one community and build from that? If we can show the government that we can raise 900,000 a month, the government will give us 900,000.
No, that's a fact. That's a fact. That's a fact.
People say you got the nonprofit, go get a grant. I don't want no grant to give away to people that's not going to help me raise grant money.
Right. Right.
So when they take their grants away from us, what we got?
Nothing. Exactly.
So what we become? Nothing.
Yo, for real, bro. For real, yo. Yo, you spitting right now, bro. You spitting right now, and you're spitting because you really, like, yo, once again, like, you really got a mapped out plan. You're not just talking. You're not just saying, yo, let's all just, be positive, or let's all just do this. Like, nah, bro. Like, let's create, like you said on one of your posts, let's create our own banking system.
A banking system. $1 a day.
Crazy, bro. Crazy.
Think about it. 30,000 people once a day send $1 that y'all going to spend anyway.
I'm going to tell you right now, you got my word. For as long as I can remember, which It's going to be every day. My cousin knows, and I think, Joey, you're going to learn. I got a great memory. So will you. I'm going to donate $1 a day. Literally $1 a day.
And you know why it's good to give me $1 a day instead of 30 right now, and I see you in 30 days? Because what happened is you pick up the ritual of donating $1. Exactly. You teach it to your son.
Exactly.
He teaches to his friends.
Exactly.
We build a generation of people who understand you wake up and you donate that $1 to your community pot.
Yeah.
Because that $1 and your phone number is the reason why we might get rent paid this month.
Yeah.
And if we don't get rent paid, we're going to watch somebody that we know rent get paid.
Yo, and I want to take it deeper than that because, you know, just talking about Philly and why, like, you know, Philly needs something like this is because, bro, the homelessness, you feel me? And I know about it more because of my cousin, but obviously we all know this. You know, you go through Philly, bro, downtown, North Philly, West Philly, not even, I barely see anything in South Philly, barely see homeless people in South Philly, but the other parts, you see it and it gets frustrating. And it's sad, but it's also frustrating because you want to help them. But then it's like, yo, I don't got no bread on me. You feel me? And it's just like, yo, like, it's not just the homeless people. It's everybody, bro. I remember my cousin, he used to put baby oil on his skin, right? And I thought that was just his wave. He said, bro, I couldn't afford lotion when I was a kid. You feel me? The whole time I'm thinking, bro, like, that was just your wave. I thought, you know, he just wanted to be different. Nah, he couldn't afford lotion and baby oil lasts longer. So just shit like that, thinking about, bro, like, you know, I remember another time, me and my cousin trying to find some food to eat. It's a Saturday night, bro. Saturday night, bro, everything is closed. We literally trying to make pancakes with the spray on butter. And you know that joint burned fast. So, bro, we got burnt pancake on the outside, burnt pancake on the middle, but it's cream and like whatever it is, it's like the dough sauce. And we putting some, like, you know, some syrup on it. We like, yo, we trying, but nah, we can't do that. That's savage. Damn, like, you feel me?
You ever ate cereal with a fork to save milk?
Yo, nah, I haven't. I'm not even gonna lie. I have it. Yeah, that's a fact.
Did you ever eat cereal with a fork to save milk?
Yeah. I've had them syrup sandwiches, you feel me? Put some syrup in a bread, ball that joint up.
Facts.
I've had that. But yeah, bro, so it's just like, you know, all of those things that happen in the household, all of those things that we go through, bro, like you said, man, you know, I can't fault my cousin. I can't fault anybody else for going into the streets. You feel me? Because it's like, yo, what else you got? So that's why somebody like you feel me? And somebody like me, like what my platform, somebody like Joey spitting like his type of rap, somebody like my cousin, you know, going out there and helping the homeless, people see us. We're the example for what Philly can be. Not, you know, oh, everybody getting shot up and all that. Like, nah, bro, we got to hit niggas from all different areas. You feel me? And I feel like that's the beautiful thing about it. I want to say something too. Oh, actually, I'm going to say that towards the end of the episode, to be honest. I'm going to really blow your mind with that one. But yeah, bro, like I really do love that. I definitely want to get another question in. Let me see. Yeah. So what do you do to decompress and relax? Because like I see you 1,000 miles.
I be going. People, you know what's crazy? When a dream told me to forget everything I know, I told myself I was 30 at the time. I was about to be 31. And so much things about the number 31. As a kid, they used to call me Reggie Miller.
Okay.
So 31 was crazy, and it was crazy that I had the dream at 30 in December, right? And I turned 31 4 months later. And 4 months later in April was the biggest year I ever had in my life. Everybody in the city knew who I was. I was Love Money. I finally felt my buzz on my 31st year.
That's fire.
And that's really my number. Since I was a kid, they called me Reggie Miller. I'm going to meet Reggie Miller one day.
Yeah.
So when they told me to forget everything I know, I told myself, I gave the streets 17 years. I'm going to give God my rest of my life, but I'm going to give this legal business, this brand 10 years solid. No website. I'm going to stomp the grounds. I'm going to build with the people. You know what I mean? For 10 years. And my 10 years is coming up. I got 24 months left before I retire.
Word.
I'm going to sell it online, hire drivers. Y'all run the city. I'll just do motivational speaking and I'll take care of the community. But relaxation, I haven't had none in 7 years, bro. There's no relaxation. You know, I relaxed my first from ages 13 to 30. That was 17 years of relaxation.
Yeah.
I did everything I wanted to do. I did all the smutting. I did all the drinking. I did all the smoking. I did all the sinning. I cried. I laughed. When I turned 30 and God gave me that dream, and then 4 months later, I was the biggest rookie of the year in Philly with Love Money.
Mm-hmm.
That was God's sign and answer to me like, I told you I got you if you just come.
Yeah.
And when I came, I promised him I'll never go back to the streets. I would never, you can't middleman a bag of weed for me.
Mm.
I have nothing for you.
Mm-hmm.
You want a shirt or a hoodie, or you want to learn how to get some money?
Right.
You know what I mean? But relaxation, there is none. Sleep. When I go home and sleep, that's relaxation. Even if I take a trip, I'm working out there.
Mm. I
do a lot of shit that's not on camera. Because this shit ain't for the camera. As long as the creators see what I'm doing, I know what I'm coming for.
Yeah.
When it's said and done, I'm 38. I'll be the mayor of Philly by the time I'm 48.
Yo, I'll fuck with it. Yo, nah, facts.
I'll
fuck with, yo, the love you got, bro, stupid. The love you got is
and
stupid.
it comes from looking for love.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's like I went looking for love. You know what I mean? And I looked for it, and I didn't find the love I was looking for so many years. And then from it finally found me.
Yeah.
And now it's kind of like it's a language now.
Yeah.
It's like I help you, you help me.
Yeah.
It's not like you make me rich and I say deuces.
Right.
It's like the people put me in a very powerful position through a hoodie. If there's no hoodie to be made, there is no community movement with me.
Yeah.
That's why I tell people my hoodie started at $25. I went up $5 every year. My hoodies today are $60. But y'all have to understand, portions of my profits are invested into my community. Don't give me a hard time about my $60 hoodie.
Right.
I know people hoodies who
high
are
high portions.
I know people hoodies who are $150, $200, and don't none of that money come back to our people. They don't even wear our people brands. I know people who sell their brands to our people and wear mainstream brands. I know people who sell us their brand but don't wear our brand or even uplift us. They'll talk good in the caption or some shit like that. But hands on, I need my $60 for my hoodie.
Yeah. Yeah.
There is no like negotiating under 60 at this point.
Yeah.
My hoodie should be 120. But I understand the economy of our people.
Yeah.
And I'm good with satisfying. I'm good with settling. Like, okay, it's cool. I'm good with making 5 racks a week.
That's fine.
I'm good with making $15,000 a month.
Yeah.
I'm good with that. When the website come, I'll probably make $800,000 a month. But I'm not waiting on that money. I'm not even chasing that. I'm still building. I have a community to build. And before I leave, I want to know that I can sell water ice in the winter and I'll be successful in this community.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's a different type of chase. I'm not chasing no money. I'm not chasing no cash. I'm chasing longevity.
Right. So you're patient with it, and your patience is what allowed you to blow up.
Right.
That's the crazy part, because a lot of times, bro, we think and we trying to all right, let me get from point A to point J. You feel me? And it's like, bro, like, no, you missing the other 8 letters, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I. You feel me? And you just slow rolling, but you not slow rolling. You focusing on what's next. And then that once you get to that next point, like you said, bro, new levels. You
learn a method, you can teach it to anybody.
Yeah.
I can't tell you how to go take a clothes on and make it a gold mine if I didn't go through it.
Yeah.
Don't be fooled by the Instagram ads. You want to learn how to make a T-shirt and do 1 million sales in 5 years? Don't be fooled by there's a method.
Yeah.
You can't come out tomorrow with a $60 T-shirt and think you're going to be successful.
Facts.
If that's what God got for you, so be it.
Yeah.
I didn't go through that. I can only give you what I went through, and I went through a method. I learned through a method like, hey, you start like this, you do this, you do this, you study the economy, you do this, you build with people, you share with people, you love people. You know, you got people that you got to deal with aggressively. Don't get me wrong, bro. There's a lot of shit I don't put on the gram, man. I went through something a few weeks ago, and I had to tell the person, you gonna make your mama cry, boy, don't play with me.
Mm-hmm.
This off camera, bro,
Yeah.
don't play with me, bro. They was playing with my phone as far as like ordering something, then I'm out there waiting, and I'm seeing all these people walk by me, and they looking at my car like they was gonna try something.
Yeah.
But the person kept texting me. So I finally called, and he answered. He said, yeah, I'm coming right now. I said, look, kid, I don't know who you is, but you gonna make your mama cry. Don't play with me.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Hung up and I pulled off. So it's times when you got to get aggressive. This is life, bro.
Yeah.
I'm not saying this is a cakewalk because you positive. Nobody gonna test you. No, people test you, but how you act, it's important.
Yeah.
Because there's always a way out. God always gives you a way out. It's about how you act.
Mm-hmm.
Are you mad at other things? You're going to take it out on this situation?
Right.
Control.
Right.
You know how to control yourself. It's
Facts.
going to work out. You know what I mean?
Facts.
So it's not all good. There's things that I can't talk about and, explain to you that in this community shit, I've been in the middle of shootouts.
Wow.
I done served 2 people that are killing each other friends. And I went to both their hoods and served both of them, and I stay neutral. I'm not in none of this shit that y'all into. I'm here to sell my merch, keep it moving, but it's still dangerous for me.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I got pictures of you on my page. I got pictures of you on my page. It's dangerous when I come through them territories and they're like, yo, that's such and such folk. Yeah, he might give me a pass, but that don't mean his man trying to give me a pass.
Right. Right.
Same thing on that side. My man might give me a pass, but that don't mean his man trying to give me a pass. Man, what he know? He probably playing both sides. I walk these streets with faith in God.
Mm-hmm.
We ain't gonna get into what I'm holding, if I'm not holding. Bottom line is, I'm walking these streets on dangerous turfs.
Yeah.
I'm building around dangerous people. Sometimes I got 13, 14,000 on me. Headed to the bank, but I made 2 pit stops to bust 2 traps. Hoodies. Mm-hmm. But that bag on me.
Yeah.
I ain't worrying about dying, bro. I'm worrying about living.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
You know what's the biggest thing about that is, too? Is the fact that, you don't give off that energy. So that's a big part of it. You feel me? The fact that you don't give off the energy, the fact that your energy is so pure, so like, yo, listen, this is what I'm about. And if y'all want to be if y'all want to be about what I'm about, then cool. And if not, then cool. You feel me? And because that's your energy, because like you said, bro, you done looked up on all different types of religions, and we was just talking about like, the personal development YouTube videos that you listening to. Yo, like,
shout out to Eddie Pinero.
Shout out to Eddie Pinero. I'm gonna definitely look him up. And it's just like like I tell people all the time, like there was definitely. Yeah, my fault. I should have got you an extra water.
No, shout out to Jaden Smith though.
Right. There was
shout out to Joey DeVille.
There was many times, bro. Even like, bro, I when I moved back to Philly, I was living on G in Allegheny, like right off of there on Willard Street, right? I'm not sure if you're familiar.
Yeah.
But, bro, I used to get so fucking scared just on G in Allegheny. I was in college in the Poconos, coming back home, and I was always scared just to be home for 2 weeks, for 3 weeks, for the break, because I'm like, yo, anything can happen. One time, bro, my boys, we just joined this network marketing company. I'm 19 years old. I'm like, yo, I'm just trying to get out of Philly, man. Like, I'm trying to get out of Philly because where I'm at, it's a war zone. And, niggas hear that shit, and they hear it all the time, right? From anybody. And it's just like, nah. 10 seconds later, bro, I used to get so much anxiety, right? Just turning on from Allegheny onto G Street. And, it's a zoo. It was a zoo in 2014. It's crazy now. I used to take off my seatbelt just in case if I had to jump out the car or whatever, because that's the type of shit that was going through my head. But nonetheless, we turned and there was a shootout, right, that joint, ice cold. Yeah, it was a shootout right in front of us at 12 o'clock. It was like midnight. And one bull shooting up like, the crib. And it's midnight, ski mask on, and it's July, bro, the middle of the summer. Bro, everybody was shook. I was the only person sitting behind the driver's seat telling my boy, I'm like, yo, reverse. And this nigga looked like he was in front of a video game, like a movie, like he froze up. But I say that to say, right, bringing it back to the fact that my energy has never been on that point, on that level. So I think I've avoided death. I've avoided those types of like major situations because, bro, I'm living in love. I'm just trying to figure out what I'm going to do with my life. And I feel like that's a big part of why, bro, I could give you countless stories, not even just being in the hood that, you know, off camera we could talk about that, like, yo, James, like, you avoided that. And it's like, yo, I get the same energy from you, bro. So the fact that whether or not you moving, however, which way you feel like you need to move when you're moving, bro, niggas love you. And I could tell niggas love you. You feel me? That's it. That's it, for real.
Yo, this was definitely one of my favorite, I ain't gonna lie, I think all my podcasts I went to, like, they were like all my favorite because like all my stories and different parts I remember. You know what I mean? I definitely want to come back again and just do an episode just on community, like what it means, what it stands for, how it can work, what's the plan, what's the blueprint. Like Love Money is a story that is now behind me. Yeah. And it's more to me like something that I'll put in the autobiography about me because I realized that Love Money is not the stepping stone no more. You feel me? It's like I'm past Love Money. Like money's gonna sell for decades. You know what I mean? So it's like I'm not building that no more. That's set in stone. It's like if I drop a website tomorrow, the whole world gonna buy. Yeah. You know, God will send you 1 million sales overnight. So the next one we do, we want to kill the topic of community. Right. From the rip, like.
Right. I got you.
What's community?
Yeah.
Because it's a way of life. It's a religion. It's a culture. It's something that's never been created before. I've been on this earth for 37 years, and I never seen no one ever.
Except for those little Ponzi schemes that niggas is doing. Oh, yeah, cash at, send me $100.
What I call community, I'm going to tell you in 3-4 names.
Yeah.
Community is Malcolm X, Martin Luther King, and the Black Panthers in one. Black Panthers brought together WIC check and welfare and all that community shit. Yeah. Martin Luther King brought peace and had people come together. And Malcolm was more like we got a meaning to move the way we move. And it's going to be violent if you break our codes. So it's like community is the same thing. Like let's protect our people through peace. But if we must be Malcolm, then we must be Malcolm. Yeah. And never forget the goal is the Black Panther movement, community. Yeah. It's like, yo, this is what it is. We have to put ourselves in a state of mind that those folks was in. That's exactly
what I got.
Back then. You know how we got freedom and rights and all that? They fought for it. But you know how they fought for it? They made us unite. Yep. We fought, got a little freedom, and we forgot about community. It's like the master let somebody work in his house, and now that person that works in his house not trying to free the rest of the slaves. Yeah. It's like, nah, I got my job. I'm good. Y'all figure it out. Yeah. And that's where we at today. So how do we come up out of that? We have to come together and fight the war together. You know what I mean? And the first thing it starts with is funding.
I'll do my absolute best to always support that, bro, for real.
It starts with funding. And I'm not telling you give me $100 a day.
Of course, yeah.
Now, send me $1. I will make that seed work. God will turn that seed into multiple dollars, and we'll build from there. Yeah. But there at a time, but we definitely got to come back and wrap a segment up just on community.
Facts. Listen, we're definitely going to do that. We could talk about booking it. You feel me? Whenever.
April, definitely.
Yeah.
The month of my birthday.
Yeah. We could do that, bro.
April, that'd be like.
When's your birthday?
April 25th.
So if you want to do it right after your vacation,
it could be on I don't take vacation. I vacate in the city.
No, you said that.
I'll leave the podcast and vacate up street.
Right.
Go to Lowe's Hotel. You know what I mean?
Say no more.
32nd floor. You know what I mean?
If you want to,
I don't even smoke, but I'll get the bum feet. Shout out to bum feet. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's funny.
30th floor, bum feet, little wine, and you know.
You said what? So I'm sorry, I'm just reading. So I want to ask like 2 more questions because we definitely got to wrap up.
Go ahead.
The first one, Gold Roses. I ask that every week, right? You know the song, right? Gold Roses. Drake and Rick Ross. Oh, that's crazy. Yo, y'all know only 2 people that I've interviewed so far, right? This is like, you're like officially my 8th interview. Okay. Everybody else pretty much knew what Gold Roses was. So I gotta start playing the song for y'all beforehand.
I don't listen to hip hop no more.
Got you.
I listen to Joey and a few other locals.
Word.
You know what I mean? But I don't listen to mainstream artists no more. And nothing against them. May God bless them. Their gifts are amazing. The people that they're helping that we might not know of, that they're still doing great things just because we don't know the people they're helping. Yeah. It's just that they're not in the world that I'm creating today.
I understand.
So there's no reason for me to listen to them.
I understand.
You know what I mean? I want to listen to the people I'm trying to empower.
Right.
Whether you're on their level or not. Well, to me, you are.
Word.
You know what I mean?
Word. And
that's my
I
dream.
see that. So just to explain it, so basically when Nipsey Hussle passed away, Drake and Rick Ross, they was talking to each other, and Drake was like, yo, I just want to get my flowers while I could still smell them. Because, you know, when Nip passed away, that's when everybody came out of the woodwork. It was like, yo, he was this, that, and third, right? So, you know, who's somebody in your life, right, that has helped you out a lot, that you want to give their flowers? You want to give them their gold roses?
And it could be anybody. It can be anybody, like people I know, because sometimes people helped you out in life that you don't know.
It could be anybody.
Man, I'm going to tell you, if I can give some gold roses, that's what it's called?
Yep, gold roses.
I would send gold roses to the gardens of heavens, and I'll send Nip some gold roses. Even though I learned his story after his passing, his story gave me a understanding of what life is really about, bro. It's empowering your people.
Mm-hmm.
And I studied the story. I ain't just hear about it. I actually went into it, and I would send him some roses to heaven, my nigga. There's a lot of people on earth I can give gold roses to, but you're telling somebody that means something. Nip made me want to eat better. Nip made me want to be stronger on this community shit. Nip made me, man, I listened to the Marathon top to bottom.
Love the album.
If I have any artist that I listened to in the last 7, 8, maybe last year, it's been Jay-Z, Nip, in the mainstream world, and that's it. I haven't listened to no Baby, no Gotti, no Meek, not knocking no Drake, no Rick, not knocking nobody, but I'm 38, and the content of music I want to listen to, when I do want to listen to it, it needs to be educational.
Right.
And I still get education from the Black Album.
Yeah, dude, listen, Jay-Z, my favorite rapper. I got his lyrics tatted on me.
Yeah. So that's one of my top 5. Definitely.
I love it.
But I would send Nip some roses, and I say that, and I mean that, cause
yo, I'm gonna tell you, I'm gonna be honest. When I was researching you, bro, I got a lot of that from you. Like, you feel me? Like that energy, like that Nipsey Hussle. Yo, I'm gonna be on my block, and like you exude that energy, bro. I'm telling you.
And it was crazy. He died 2019?
2019,
2009,
2020.
No,
what was it? 2018? No, it wasn't.
Nip died 2019.
2019, right?
Yeah, Nip died 2019, and I think, was it March?
It had to be late
31st?
March, early April. Yep.
Yeah, March 31st or something like that. So that was 2019, and I guess that's kind of where I picked up off.
Yeah.
I kind of picked up where he left off at, you know what I mean? In my world, though.
Right.
So I was already building my world, and that right there was kind of when I was done researching how he carried it, that kind of, it's like a prophet.
Yeah.
I grabbed parts of his story and applied it to my life.
Yep.
And it worked.
Yep.
But not in a beneficial way for me financially. It worked in a mental, spiritual, and emotionally way. It calmed me. It gave me understanding, and to apply it with my religious beliefs, it made me complete.
Mm-hmm.
His story was like, I don't know, like his tat said, God will rise.
Yeah.
And it's kind of like I applied some things that I learned from him living and dying, and it's like I feel more alive, you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. So I would definitely send bro some gold roses, and I never met him.
I love it. But
I got old videos, just so anybody ever try to come check me.
Yeah.
I got videos of before he passed away,
Word.
banging his music.
Word.
So I will go through my archives and find a video, and you'd be like, "Oh, Dad, that's."
Yeah.
A year, when Marathon first dropped, we was banging that. That was March 2018.
Word. Yep.
So a year before he even passed away, I was already on the music. I was feeling a few tracks, but when he passed away, I ain't gonna lie, it made me look more into him.
Yeah.
Why? I don't know.
Yeah, for sure.
It felt like it
made
was
everybody
wrong.
do that. Yeah.
It was like, dog, like that wasn't supposed to go down like that. And a lot of my captions, I use the Marathon flag. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I saw that. I saw that.
I use that a lot.
I saw that. Yo,
captions.
come on, man. Come on, man. I love it, bro. Because, yo, the crazy thing, I'm going to just say this. I got like 5 quick, like rapid questions, and then we're gonna be out. The thing I wanted to say was, I know my best friend, like one of my best friends, they're 3 brothers. He been listening to Nip since like 2012. And I never started listening to Nipsey Hussle until 4 months before he passed away. And I felt like I missed it. You feel me? But yeah, God bless Nip, man. We miss you. We love you. These are the flash round questions. Favorite spot to eat in Philly?
Favorite spot to eat in Philly, Soul Fat.
So, say it again.
Soul Fat Philly, seafood.
Soul
Fat Philly, Soul Fat Philly.
All right, SOULFED.
Yep, Soul Fat Philly, 17th and Lehigh.
Smooth. How many times have you been to Franklin Institute and the zoo? I feel like
Franklin Institute, I used to work there, so I've been there. I've been there.
Every Philadelphia been there bad
And
times.
I've been to the zoo maybe like 10 times.
All right, smooth. Pats or Geno's?
Pats.
Ooh, that's the wrong answer. You're supposed to say neither, and you're supposed to give us your favorite spot outside of that. But it's cool. I was really hoping you was going to do that.
What, Pats or Geno's or neither?
I was hoping you was going to say neither.
I had to pick one, so I would say Pats.
All right,
smooth. It's just I don't know. The Pats got me.
Yeah.
But Geno's is good, though. Geno's is great. I actually got a picture of Amber Rose in front of Geno's with Love Money on.
For real?
But yeah, I got the picture. I'll show you.
Yeah, I would like to see that. Favorite act of kindness you've ever done?
Favorite act of kindness I ever done? I dedicated 1 month of profits to Nicolette, the 2-year-old that passed away due to gun violence. I dedicated 1 month of profits to help raise funds for her headstone. In May 2020, we raised about $16,000.
Wow, yeah, that's fire. That's beautiful, for real. What we do are dreams and nightmares.
Huh?
What we do are dreams and nightmares.
What we do, the song.
Yeah.
What we do is wrong, or dreams and nightmares.
Yeah.
Man, damn, I love Jay verse on there, but
listen,
dreams and nightmares is different. I would have to go with dreams and nightmares.
All right, smooth. I thought you was gonna go with what we do, bro.
I do, man, because Jay verse on there was crazy, but it was like dream and nightmares was.
That's different.
Oh man, and Meek gave me a head start, man.
Word.
Meek and Lil B and O'Malley, and like. Man, I gotta go with Dreams and Nightmares just because my self-experience. I actually had the chance to watch these guys put my brand on a platform to give the hood that look like go cop up.
Yeah,
we'll talk about that on another interview too.
Word, yeah.
Dreams and Nightmares all day though.
That was it. I had one more, bro, but I feel like I should just end it on this note. Craziest thing of how God works, right, is the fact that when I interviewed him, right, he was naming people. And he was just like, yo, there's people in the city. And I remember when he said Love Money, right? I'm like, I got to get this clip. Because I think I shook your hand one time. I think did you come out to one of my cousin's 24-hour events? The first one? Right?
Probably, yeah.
Yeah, I think you did, bro. I know I shook your hand one time. I know my cousin talks about you periodically whenever we setting up events and all that. And I'm just like, yo, I gotta get this, put this on a clip on my Instagram. Bro, put that joint on a clip on my Instagram.
That was it.
Look what happened.
That was it right there. When he sat down, I didn't even know who he was.
Yeah.
He sat down, I'm gonna listen to y'all questions, and I watched the interview. I'm like, oh, I'm about to get on this motherfucker.
Word, thank you.
I don't even look for nobody podcast. And I was like, yo, I'm getting on this.
Word, because you DM'd me, man. I appreciate that, bro.
Yeah, I went right at you. Yo, bro,
Yes,
I need to save me a spot.
Yes,
you know what I mean? Before you blow up.
Listen,
you know what I'm saying?
Listen,
I think that's what I said, right?
That's exactly what you said.
I said, save me a spot before you blow up, bro.
What you said, bro. And I really appreciate that, bro.
Well, right.
Bro, I'm telling you, man. So just to wrap it up, just want to thank you know, TJ, aka Love Money, once again. You feel me? It was a beautiful conversation. I feel like for real, bro. We no homo. We left a lot of meat on the bone.
No,
you feel me? Like we definitely left a lot of meat on the bone.
A lot, bro.
You feel me?
There's a lot of shit that we didn't even get to like. You know what I mean? But this what makes history. You know what I mean? A continuing story.
Facts. So just to wrap it up, I want to give y'all my daily affirmation. You feel me? I am healthy, wealthy, harmonious, and happy. I am loving, loved, powerful, and whole. I am that which I call God. And I'm going to say it one more time. I am healthy, wealthy, harmonious, and happy. I am loving, loved, powerful, and whole. I am that which I call God. This is another episode of the JamesTerranova Experience. I appreciate Joey DeVille behind the camera.
Joey.
I appreciate Love Money. We out of here. Hey, that is smooth.
Now I wake up with a body like I said I might. It's a better life.